Hi, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Bryndís. I am a 50-year-old woman living alone in Reykjavik, Iceland, with my cat Emma. But as you can see, maybe if you've been here before, I'm not at home. I'm at my parents' house in the Westfjords region of Iceland. In this video, it's going to be quite PhD heavy, this vlog, because I'm revising an article, one of my PhD articles that I need to revise. I have about 2 more weeks until I have to have that finished. I might have to ask for an extension, we'll see. But so basically I got it back from peer review from a research journal that I had submitted it to, and I have some major revisions to do on it. But I'm also a lecturer at the university, and I also have teaching work that I need to do. In the next 2 weeks, my colleagues have taken over almost all of my teaching and a lot of my grading responsibilities, thankfully. So I am going to be able to focus almost exclusively on my PhD. So that's just phenomenal. So I'm here at my parents' house, both to visit them and, be of service to them, but also also treating it basically as a writing retreat. It's given me quite a lot of time, focus, and just being able to sit here in this bedroom and in their guest room and write and think and do the work. So I hope you enjoy the video, and today it's Friday, October 9th, and I've already been working. It's almost noon, or it's like 11 o'clock, and I've already been working this morning since 8 a.m. Finished all the little bit. I had just about a half an hour of teaching work to do, and then I've been doing some PhD work. But I hope you will enjoy. I'm going to try to show you a little bit about around my town as well, not only me sitting at this desk, but we'll see how that goes.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
it's been, I think, like 10 days since I talked to you last. I think I talked to you was it on the 10th of October? Like the day after I came here or something like that. So I've been here for 10 days. So it's been, a lot of things have happened. I actually feel like I've been here for 10 months and not 10 days. I've gotten very much into kind of my routine here, comfort zone thingy. But I'm going home on Friday. Today is Monday, the 20th of October, and I'm going home on Friday. And it's gonna be lovely. I mean, I love being here. It's so nice and comfortable and all the things, but you know, it's not home. So it will be so nice to be home, you know, in my own apartment and with my cat Emma. I miss her so much. I know she's been taken very well care of by my niece, but I really miss her so much. The cuddles, the Emma cuddles are like, and her like, meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I miss her so much. But a lot of things have happened in the last 10 days. I've submitted my dissertation. Just under a week ago, 6 days ago, I submitted the final version of the dissertation. And it's, the relief. It's so good to have that done with. I'm so happy. My last PhD article, which I had, like I said, major revisions required, resubmission, and all of the things that you don't want to have to do when you're trying to publish an academic article. But it is a part of the process, and the comments from the reviewers were extremely helpful. They've been really helpful. My co-authors are two of my committee members, and they are also very helpful and supportive. And I have been now since Thursday last, I have been really heavy working on this article. And basically, though, I have to rewrite it. That's kind of what I'm realizing. I've already started, but I'm basically rewriting this article. There are a few sentences from the old draft or old manuscript that I can use without changing, but most of them I have to, like, you can't just do copy this sentence into a new paragraph. You have to obviously make sure that it all makes sense. So basically, I feel that I'm rewriting this article. But of course, it is based on my PhD research. Like, it's part of my PhD research. So it's not like I'm discovering new things. Everything that I'm saying in this article, I've already also said in the dissertation. So, you know, you're just taking like, in the dissertation, you're taking the broad view of the research. And then in my articles, I'm taking the narrow into each of the case studies. So it's like, it's not like I said, it's not nothing new, even though I'm rewriting it basically. But yeah, the comments from the reviewers have been very helpful in that extent, for that. And I feel like the analysis itself in my article is good. It's solid. What I needed to do was I basically have to rewrite the introduction and like the previous research section that comes like before the kind of the theoretical section, I suppose, which is kind of you introducing your research, identifying the gap, and then saying what has already been done, or introducing your research, saying what has already been done, and introducing the gap and where your research is why this research is needed in the field. And so I have to rewrite that completely. The methodology or the method section is pretty good. There are some things that I needed to kind of clarify and just make sure that they are within, because the journal that I'm submitting this to is very methodology strict and heavy. Like, it's a methodological journal. I'm doing conversation analysis, and this is one of the main journals for people doing conversation analysis. So I really needed to have the focus be on this being a conversational analysis research and not as much of it being early childhood research. Obviously it is. It's for the research field of early childhood education, and hopefully also for teachers and like students of early childhood education, teacher training. But I feel that I need to, because of this journal, I need to really focus so that people outside of the field, but who are doing conversation analysis and are interested in multimodal and embodied interactions, can read this article and not feel that they are completely lost because I'm talking too much about early childhood. So I need to be focused on the field of multimodal conversation analysis research. And I can do that. That's not a problem. And my chief supervisor, chair of my committee, this is her speciality 100%. So, and she has been published in this magazine, in this journal several times. So she will help me tighten up if I need to tighten up. And of course, I have to resubmit the article. So I'm assuming that means it will go back to peer review. So, you know, I'm not going to be done with it, unfortunately, but hopefully then they will even give me even more comments to make it good, because I would really like to publish it in this journal. But I'm also not, if they realize, or like if they don't like what I'm doing and they like, oh, sorry, you are not, it doesn't fit this journal, then I will just find another journal. Like, it's so annoying, but it's not going to be the end of the world. I can still finish my PhD. That is what matters. Obviously, I need to publish this article. It needs to be published, but it doesn't not only need, I want it to be published. I want points. You know, you get points for each article you publish, and those points help me when I get a tenure track position to get tenure. So, you know, obviously I want all the points I can get, but I also want people to read this article because I think it's really important, and it showcases my very young participants as capable social actors who are able to interact with each other in competent ways. And I want people to know that 2-year-olds are very good at interacting if we just look at exactly what they are doing and don't always judge them by some ridiculous standards or something. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna be. That's what I'm working on. I need to send the final draft of it. I need to send it to my supervisors probably by end of. I think I'm gonna try to do it by end of day on Thursday. My chair, she can read it on Friday afternoon, and I think my other co-author, she will probably prefer to read it in the morning on Friday. And I'm driving to Reykjavik on Friday, 6-hour drive. So I think that I'm just gonna not work on Friday. So it would be nice to have it done Thursday evening at the latest, send it off to them, and then I can take a couple of days and breathe. Although both of them are very quick. They have a very quick turnaround. So I'm expecting to have it back Friday evening, basically. But hopefully they will give me a couple of days over the weekend to relax a little bit, but we'll see. But I did get an extension. So my original due date for submitting it back to the journal was this Friday, 24th. But I asked for a week extension, and so I can send it back on the 31st, resubmit it on the 31st of October. So I have a good chunk of time to get it done, and I think it's more than enough time. All I have to do is just keep the momentum going, and then it will be good. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm with accepted. I'm trying not to let you see the screen. They are there. They are helping me stay sane. Accepted Society. check it out if you don't know it already. It's so fantastic to have people who are also working in academia or in research or anything like that, students that you can celebrate with, you can like vent with, or you can just support and have them support you. It's a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic thing. Really good. Especially when you're working from home or working remotely. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back. While I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow old. Yeah, now I know the time I got, it is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by. Sometimes I understand I'm making all the wrong demands in life. It never pays in the end. But still I am here, moving on like before. I'm yearning to reach the shore. Now I know what it means to grow.
It's getting so cold out today. My hair is now getting very dry and electric, static. Anyway, so it is Thursday, the 23rd. I need to send this article off to my main supervisor no later than noon tomorrow. I have so much work still to do on it. But I mean, I will just obviously just send her what I have, and then she will do with it what she can, and then I will just continue to work on it. Obviously, I don't have to submit it until Friday next week, so I think it's okay. I still think we will make it. But so today I've been working on the analysis findings section of my study of the article, and it's so like it's impossible to read this article now because there are so many tracked changes. It's like basically majority of it has been rewritten, and but it's so because there are just these all the changes that I've made to the introduction and to the kind of previous research section are obviously causing me to do a lot of changes in the analysis, or not the analysis necessarily, but in the discussion where I'm discussing the analysis with reference to previous research, because I have to obviously make sure that the research that I'm discussing has been talked about. And I've taken out a lot from the previous research and added in other things. So now I need to go through the discussion and the findings and the discussion sections and change so much. And I am just, I'm not gonna complain. I'm very tired, but I'm not gonna complain. It's been a good day. Last couple of days have been quite good. I mean, yesterday I was gonna work much more than I actually did, but I just could not. So that was interesting. I just could not. I was completely paralyzed. So now I have to work. Because now I have the very looming deadline to motivate me. I've gotten into that really bad habit of waiting until the last minute, and then the stress of the deadline keeps me working really hard. And I always make my deadline, but it's like unnecessary stress if I would just have started working on it a little bit earlier. I don't know why I do this. It's so annoying. But anyway, I'm gonna join. I think there's a session now at Accepted. I'm gonna join them with some motivation people there to continue to motivate me, and try to get at least, I need to get the findings done this evening so that tomorrow morning I can then work on that discussion and send what I have then to my main supervisor. Just so that at least to get some, and now I'm also starting to get worried if what I'm doing is, if I'm going into the wrong direction, if I've gone too far. And then she's going to be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But I don't think so. But, there's a little voice at the back of my head like, are you sure? Are you sure? I think that what I've been reading, like when I'm reading my writing again, I actually think that there are a lot of good things there. But because one of the comments from one of the reviewers, or both of the reviewers, was that they felt that the way I was using a certain concept, that I was misunderstanding the concept. Because I don't think I was misunderstanding it. I think that I was trying to use it in a way that it hasn't been used. And they did not agree with that, I think. So they thought that maybe I was misunderstanding it. That it didn't actually mean, that is my argument for that it can mean what I think it can mean, obviously wasn't strong enough or visible enough, because they didn't see that. They just thought I was misunderstanding. And so I've kind of been changing that around. I basically removed that argument because I figured that it's not important for this article. I can make that argument. I'm making that argument in my dissertation, and I can make it I can write another article for a different type of journal. This is a very methodological journal, I think I've already said, and so they are maybe not necessarily interested in what I was trying to talk about, which was more practice oriented, probably, rather than methodologically oriented. So I'm hoping that I'm now showing them that I do actually understand this concept, and that it's a concept that I'm using correctly, and still making the argument that my participants are doing what I've been saying that they are doing. I'm just using different words and different concepts, I suppose, that are more in line with this methodology, rather than mixing a couple of different kind of fields, basically. I hope that's what I'm doing. Okay.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know them down. I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know.
Hi. It's a little bit awkward. Let me sit down here. So, as you can see, I'm home. Today is Monday, the 27th of October. 1 month until my defense. And it's almost 3 p.m. and I just got home. I've been at my office for the morning and early afternoon, and been doing a lot of teaching work and stuff like that I really needed to do. Also went and I had my PhD defense photos taken, and so I'm a little bit fancy. And I need to get into my article. I've gotten the feedback from both of my co-authors, but 2 of my committee members, and they are very supportive, like very positive and constructive, and they seem to think that I'm on the right track, and all the changes that I made are for the good of the, sorry, I'm beating Emma here, for the good of the article, and that I'm responding adequately, advocate, oh my God, to the comments made by the reviewers. So that's good. So this is not a very good location. Let me move you here. This is better. And yeah, so what I need to do now. So basically what I want to do is the second author, my supervisor, she has some research money that she has, so that if I want, she can pay for someone to proofread the article before I submit it. If I want to do that, I need to finish all the revision by Wednesday evening, so that I can send it to her, she can send it to the proofreaders, and to pay for the 24-hour service, and then I will get it back on Friday morning. Friday is the deadline. So I'm gonna try to do that, because I think it would be really good to have it proofread. And since she has her the money in her kind of research fund that she isn't gonna be using for anything else, I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to do that. And the more polished the text is, the more likely it is, I think, that it will be accepted and they will publish this article, because there is always still the risk that it's not gonna be, that they will reject it. But obviously I'm just hoping that they won't. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be me. So today, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. I do have teaching tomorrow and Wednesday that I was not able to get out of, or that is, my colleague probably could have done it for me, but she has been taking so much of my teaching in the last 3 weeks, and she's also a PhD student, that I just if I can, I'm just going to try to manage. I cannot just throw everything at her. So I'm gonna be teaching tomorrow and Wednesday, not crazy amounts of hours, but still enough for my brain to be a little bit scattered. But I think I can do this. If I work on this article now from 3 and until whenever I can't work anymore, tonight, tomorrow, and on Wednesday, I should be able to finish what I need to finish. And I mean, worst case scenario, I won't, and we won't send it off for proofreading, and we will just hope that when I get it, like when I submit it to the journal, it's gonna go back to peer review, like a second round of peer review, and maybe then when it comes back from that, I will have time to have it proofread if I can't do it now. So I'm not too worried about that. It just would be nice. Be a nice kind of extra step to make the article more likely to be accepted. Oh my goodness, the hamster wheel of academic publishing is just, yeah. But I did take the weekend off. I was going to be working on it. So I got the feedback from one supervisor on Friday evening, actually, and the other one like midday yesterday, around 2 p.m. yesterday, Sunday. So I could have started working on it yesterday, but I couldn't. I was just laying on the couch watching YouTube, and I was like, I have to stand up, and I couldn't. I just needed to rest. So I think that's okay. But I also, it means I have a lot of energy today, at least. See how long it lasts. But yeah, we're in the final push to get this article done, at least this round of revisions. I can't wait. So on Friday, when I've submitted it, it will be just such a relief, because either way, I won't know anything for a couple of weeks or a few weeks even, whether it's accepted with some more revisions, or if it's just accepted, or if it's rejected, or whatever. I will have a few weeks of rest from this article, at least. But I'm gonna go and change into something more comfortable and not black, and more cat fur friendly, because I'm sure Emma is gonna want to talk to me, and continue to work on this article. I'm definitely going to be joining Accepted, the Writer's Corner, which I absolutely love, those sessions on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And there's been a time change, so Europe changed from summertime to wintertime yesterday. We don't change our time here in Iceland, so we stay the same. But now we are at the same time as the UK and Ireland. So we are GMT or UCT time all year round. And now the UK is back to GMT. So now we are the same time as them. But the US has not changed. And sometimes there's a mix-up between, it's been like that in the last couple of years at least, some mix-up between, like, people get confused as to what time we're starting. So we're either gonna start at 3, 4, or 5 p.m. my time. So normally we been starting at 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. UK time. So I'm hoping that we will start from now on at 5 p.m. UK time, because that works better for my schedule. But even if we start at 4, it's fine. I'm gonna be working here from 3. It's almost 3 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 14:59. So it's, can you see? 1 minute to 3, so I need to start. Let me change my clothes into something more comfortable, and maybe get a coffee, and then let's finish this, or get closer to finishing this article.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles. I will always think of you and me. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day, it is waiting for us. There's a new day waiting round the bend. There's a new day, and it will restore us. There'll be new ways. This is not the end.
It's been a little while since I talked to you last, but yeah, been busy. So today is Friday, the 31st of October, Halloween, and excuse me, submission day for the article. So in the last few days, several days, excuse me, I have been working really hard to finish the revisions, and I got the article back from my co-authors, and yeah, so this week I've just been really busy. No, it's Emma. Really busy finishing everything. So when you get like an article back from peer review, you get like a list of comments and suggestions or requirements that you need to do in your article, in your manuscript, from the two peer reviewers. And then you have to kind of create a report where you answer how you addressed each of the comments. So I've done that. I finished that today. I've been working on that yesterday and this morning. It's like almost 1:30 now in the afternoon. And I've also revised all of the other letters that I need to, submit with the article, like the cover letter. They want like a highlights document, author bio documents, and different type of things that I need to submit with the article. And I needed to revise almost all of that because I've changed the title of my article. So everything is ready, and I'm so glad because on Wednesday my second author sent the manuscript for proofreading. We use the service called editmyenglish.com, and I wasn't really. They gave themselves 48 hours, which meant that I should have gotten it around 5 p.m. today, but it's already here. So I now have it, and I need to go through that and then make the changes they are suggesting or edits to the text in the document that is going to be submitted. So that's going to take me probably a couple of hours. And then when that's done, and then the manuscript is basically ready. But then what I need to do is I need to create a clean manuscript, an anonymized clean manuscript, and an anonymized track changes manuscript, and those will be submitted. So yeah, at least for the next 2 hours, I'm gonna be working on this, and hopefully I will have made all of the edits, like edit my English suggested edits, so that the document will be ready. I am gonna go and meet up with 2 of my friends from work. We try to meet on occasion. Emma, what is wrong with you? For happy hour. Yeah, kan do that. I don't think I will have done with all the edits in the next 2 hours. So I'm still gonna go, but maybe I'll just have one glass. Ja, kan do that. Kan do that. No. And maybe one glass of white wine. And then come back home and finish the submission, unless I just do it very quickly and I can just finish the submission before about 3:30. So 2 hours to finish everything? I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but no more talking, let's go working. I'm not done. It's 3:30, so it's been 2 hours since I talked to you last. And so I've been basically going through the edits from the Edit My English people. And oh my God, it is so thorough and well done. And like, if this manuscript will not be accepted, I would be very surprised. Like the editor, or copy editor, I suppose they're called, did it so well. So, but now I'm gonna try to make myself look a little bit nicer. I'm gonna go and meet up with 2 of my work friends. Just take a few hours off, and then I will get back to it. I think I have maybe an hour left of going through the manuscript, and then maybe an hour of finishing, like making everything anonymized and submitting everything. So I'm almost done. I can take a break a little bit and enjoy myself a little bit before I finish. That's fine. So I wish I would have been able to finish, but it's fine. I'm still gonna have a glass of white wine and celebrate the fact that I'm almost finished. It was so nice to go and meet up with friends and have a couple of drinks. I had 2 glasses of white wine and then cut myself off. And then we had some nachos and I had the Pepsi and, water and stuff like that. It was such a nice time to spend with friends, just talking about all sorts of stuff. And it's just it's such a precious thing that you have to celebrate when you're able to do that. So I did that, and I kind of pre-celebrated finishing this article and submitting this article. But it is now like 8:30, and I have until midnight to finish. I managed to read through all of the kind of proofreading edits or editing edits, copy editing stuff up to the discussion section of my article. So what I need to now do is read the discussion section, my conclusion, and the list of references, and then it will be done. And I can just create the anonymized versions, one with track changes and one clean, and then just submit everything. And I have over 3 hours to do all of that, so I'm good. I'm good. And I can't believe that I'm almost done. I think that it's going to be such a relief to be, have this article be done with, at least for now. I mean, obviously, I'm trying not to think about the fact that it may still be rejected or that it may still come back with major revisions. For now, it will be done at least. So let's try to focus on that. So I'm gonna go and do those things, and then I will talk to you when I have submitted the article. So it's just over an hour later, and I've submitted this article. It is insane the hoops they make you jump through when you're submitting, like tick that and tick this and edit this and revise that and put some words there and put some words here, but it's done. I don't think I've completely grasped it. It happened 3 minutes ago. So maybe when I wake up tomorrow realizing that I don't have any article work to do, I will jump for joy. I think at the moment it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm so tired. But oh my God, I'm so happy that it's done. Excuse me. I have Emma here on my lap, so I'm trying not to move. Otherwise, I would be jumping up and down. But yes, the article is gone. So now what I need to do is first of all, I need to wait for an answer from the editor. They will, I'm assuming, make a desk decision on whether they are happy with I don't know if they will actually look through my revisions or how it works, but hopefully they will just send it straight to peer review. And I don't even know if it's gonna go back to the previous peer reviewers or if it's gonna, and they are gonna accept my changes, or if it has to go through another peer reviews after that. I'm not quite sure how the process is, to be honest, how it works. But at least now I have a few weeks of break from this article, at least. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have plenty of work to do. But it does feel good that next week I can just start to work to focus on the defense. I need to make a presentation for the defense itself and get my dissertation ready for printing and all of those things. But I have 4 weeks, so I'm good. But I actually have this kind of a love-hate relationship with this article. I think that it is my kind of best article so far of the 3 that are in my PhD. So it will be my 5th peer-reviewed published article. And I definitely, I can see how I'm evolving and becoming better and more, kind of a stronger academic writer, and analysis. My analysis is stronger. My kind of conclusions and connections that I'm making in my research is stronger. So I think that this is probably my best article in that sense, which is normal. You should improve with every article. But my favorite article is definitely my second one of the PhD. It's an article that I just think it was really good, and it's a good article. But this one is also, I think, has a possibility of being quite strong and make a little tiny bit of an impact on a few people's research, hopefully, at least. But yeah, I think now I'm just gonna clean myself up and go to sleep. And oh my God, it's done. I feel like I've been talking about this article forever. And I would say that I've been working on it for 2 years. Obviously with long breaks in between. Yeah, but it's definitely been 2 years in the making, if not longer. Yeah. That's definitely one thing I need to get better at. Quicker. You need a quicker turnaround. Because I feel that if you want to really, jump on a hamster wheel that is tenure track, I think 2, preferably 3 publications a year is kind of what I can hear people saying, like people that I've asked about it. They talk about that if you can have 3 publications a year, you are getting enough points to kind of really, you're going to be like getting stronger in your career, like progression in your career. So I cannot have articles taking me 2 years, but so yeah, need to get quicker. But obviously, when you don't have a dissertation to write, you can focus on writing articles, and it's gonna take much quicker. And also, hopefully next year I will get a job as an assistant professor, and I will no longer be an adjunct. So I will have much more time for research and not as much teaching duties. So we'll see how that happens. But it's gone. The article is gone for now, and yeah, very happy about it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed this kind of little insight into what it takes to write an academic article for a peer-reviewed journal. The process of revising it and all those things. It's a thing for sure. But thank you again, and see you in my next video. Bye.